Top Notch family, what is going on? So in today's video, we are going to be doing a tier list for the 2024-2025 season, and we are going to be starting off with the point guard edition. Now, obviously, there is some point guards that are going to be missing on this list, but majority of them are here. And to be honest with you guys, if you guys enjoy these tier list type videos, let me know in the comment sections because I will be doing the shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. We are going to be doing a series, and this is going to be for heading into the 2024-2025 season. So, once again, if you guys enjoy NBA content, drop that sub, subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like and comment and all that good stuff. I'll appreciate it so much. So we are going to start it off on the bottom right here, and believe it or not, they got Tyrese Halliburton, so I guess we're going to be starting strong. So Tyrese Halliburton, is he going to be the D? Is he going to be the C, B, or A? Or is he going to be the best of the best? Now, Tyrese Halliburton, I personally love him. I think he's an excellent playmaker. I think he's improving dramatically offensively when it comes to shooting. I think he brings so much to the Indiana Pacers. I obviously think he's the future of the Pacers, of course, right? But with that being said, right, I will give Tyrese Halliburton an A. I don't think he's at the S tier just yet. I think he's going to have a great season, but I need to see a little bit more because when he came back from that injury, and I get it, it's an injury, he was never the same technically, right? So hopefully this year he deals with no injuries and he's just going out there balling. So I think an A is going to be a good tier for him, right? So I believe this is Tre Jones, and I think he's a solid player, but respectfully, I think Tre Jones is going to be in the D tier. Now, when it comes to Trae Young, man, there's a lot of flaws with Trae Young. Let's be honest. He's not a great defender. I don't know if he's a great teammate or not. I've been hearing rumbles about that. Got coaches fired. I mean, a lot of NBA players do get coaches fired and stuff like that. But offensively, I think he's great. I don't know if I want to put him in the A tier. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's some flaws with Trae Young that kind of bothers me. Like defensively, like if you're struggling and you got to bring in a on ball defender like Dejounte Murray at the time, it's not gonna get it done for me. It's really not. So I can't put him up there with that Tyrese Halliburton at this moment. But I'll put Trae Young at the B, and I'm really tempted to put him at the C. But I think that's a little bit disrespectful. Folks. Trae Young is going to be at the B tier. Now, Steph Curry, is this a question? Steph Curry can be 50 years old, and I'll have him at the freaking S tier. The dude's just that great. So, yeah. So, right now, we got Steph Curry. We got Tyrese Halliburton at the A. We got Trae at the B. And then we got, I believe that's Tre Jones at the D. So, you also should be doing this when you're watching the video and seeing what kind of your rankings are at, right? So, then now we got Shai. I think Shai is going to have a great upcoming season. He has been obviously great, been in MVP conversations. I give him the S. I don't think that's really a conversation to have, right? Scoot Henderson. This is a very interesting one because, like I said, this video is heading into next year. Now, Scoot Henderson, his rookie year, didn't pan out to be too well, right? And so it's just like I can easily say he's a D, but I think the potential and the talent is there, and I expect him to play better because how bad that he played last year, he was probably a D or F. But I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt of him being in the second year, growing in the system, getting more mature. I'm going to give him that C tier. Personally, I think Scoot Henderson is going to be a C tier next year. We just need to see a little bit of improvement, and I think he'll be fine. Now, if you guys didn't know, Russell Westbrook is my favorite player. So, yes, I am going to be biased. I don't care what you guys say about it. Call me crazy. At the end of the day, he's a Hall of Fame point guard. He has the most triple-doubles in NBA history. I mean, the list continues to go on. So, has he played well in the last couple years? Yes, he still has played well. I mean, you can look at the Wizards times. You can look at the Houston Rockets times. Everybody wants to look at, the Los Angeles Lakers time. Yes, that was bad. And you could talk about his recent playoffs. Yes, it was bad. But I do think Russell Westbrook playing with the Denver Nuggets, I do think he's playing with the best center in the league. I think he's going to have a really good year. But not only that, he's playing with a top-tier coach in Michael Malone who does not play around. So like I said, this video is for upcoming seasons. I'm easily going to give Russ that A tier because it's not always about scoring. It's about the impact of your team. It's about, the little things that you can do to help your team win. And then Russell Westbrook does bring that scoring, does that playmaking ability, does bring that rebounding ability, and also does bring that mini coach. So yes, Russell Westbrook is going to be an A. I don't care what you guys say. Mike Conley, a veteran, a leader in the Minnesota Timberwolves locker room. I think he's excellent. I'm going to give him that B tier, and it's crazy. It doesn't matter how old this dude is. He's still going to be great. Now, Markelle Fultz, for this video, he's a free agent, so I have to give him a D because no team has picked him up at this moment. Now, Luka Doncic, even though he lacks defensively, I think he did start playing better in the playoffs, and I think that's great heading forward and stuff like that. So obviously, this is not a question. The S tiers are going to be Luka, Shea, and Steph. Now, LaMelo Ball. Injuries are a huge concern, but personally, in my opinion, I think LaMelo Ball can easily be at that A tier. This dude's a walking triple-double. He can literally be the franchise guy for that Charlotte Hornets team. And I think they plan for him and Brandon Miller to take over. He just can't stay healthy. His ankles are crucified. So if we're just going with him being healthy and with him, how he plays, I mean, this dude's excellent. I'm going with the A tier. I don't care what anybody says. I think he's going to have a better year than Trae Young. Kyle Lowry, lost, old, dude sucks. Jrue Holiday, a winner everywhere he goes. The impact that he brings to every single team is just absolutely amazing. I mean, he brings a scoring ability, three-point ability, right? Defensively is awesome. I mean, there's no question about Jrue Holiday, easily an A tier. Now, Jordan Poole, I don't know why the hell this dude's on this list. This dude has the IQ of a freaking whale. Maybe that's probably good. I don't know. But this dude's IQ is absolutely horrible. Put him in the D list. Jordan Clarkson, I think he's a good player, but to be honest with you, I'm going to put him in the C list. James Harden, this is a very, very good one, right? We got James Harden here, who is going to be the number 1 and number 2 guy. Him and Kawhi Leonard heading in for the Clippers next season. I expect a big year. I just don't know if his body can hang. And I mean, he did have a good playoffs for the Clippers last year, so we'll see what happens. Being nice, I'll give James Harden a B tier. It's crazy to say because years ago he was on the AS tier. That's how good he was. Jamal Murray. Man, there's a lot to talk about Jamal Murray because he struggled in the postseason, right? He deals with a lot of injuries during the regular season. But not only that, the dude struggled. He looked horrible in the Olympics. So I don't really know what to expect from Jamal Murray, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to put him at the C tier because I just don't know what the hell this dude's going to bring to the Denver Nuggets next year. I really don't. Jalen Brunson, no question, is going to be that S tier. I think he's a top 4, top 5 point guard in the league. I think he's just amazing. And mind you, these ads are just aggravating the hell out of me. Anyways, yeah, I think he's going to be leading the New York Knicks into a far playoff run once again. A lot of people forget how good Ja Morant was before he got out to injury. This dude's excellent. I'm easily putting him at the S tier. Don't care what you guys say or anything like that. This dude's a hooper. He's going to be in the MVP conversation, and he's going to be averaging 25 points a game when this dude's healthy next year. So, can't wait. Fred VanVleet, going to put him into the C conversation. I think he's solid where he's at. With the Houston Rockets, but I think he takes a lot of bad shots. I just don't think he's all that good, right? Dennis Schroeder, the fumble bag, he fumbled the bag crazy. I think he's D. De'Aaron Fox, one of the fastest point guards in the league, in my opinion. He could score anywhere. I mean, his three-point percentage is getting better. He's a great mid-range shooter. Easily going to be around that A tier, 100%. We got Darius Garland. Now, Darius Garland is a big question mark to me because it's just like, He has a skill, he has potential. We've seen it, but then like last year, I don't think he was the greatest. So if he's gonna take that next leap with Donovan Mitchell, he's gonna have to be around that B tier. But for the moment, I'm gonna give him a C tier. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. D'Angelo Russell, the dude sucks. Give him a D tier. I don't think he's that good. The dude's streaky as hell. The dude one day is going 0 for 20, next day is going for 1 for 10. How can I rely on a player like this, especially in the postseason? I think it's going to get ugly with the Lakers, and I do think he eventually gets traded. Dame Lillard, always going to respect greatness, but I do think he's a B tier. CJ McCollum, not a big fan of this dude. I don't think he's that great. He falls apart in the postseason. Give him a C tier. Cade Cunningham, I think he's going to have a great season. Going to give him that B tier. I really do if he stays healthy once again. And then they put Bradley Beal here, which is very, very surprising, but hey, whatever. Bradley Beal, in my opinion, is not that great, but he's going to be that third option for the Phoenix Suns. I do expect a better year, new coaching staff, another year into the system. So I'll give Bradley Beal that B, but that's being really, really nice. That's being really, really nice. Ben Simmons, this dude's one of the worst players in the NBA. This dude sucks. No question about it. He's on the D, and if I can make it worse, I put him at the freaking F tier. He's absolutely terrible. Anyways, the last person on the list, Alex Caruso, got traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think he's going to be great. Easily going to put him at that B tier. I think he's going to be great defensively. I think his shot's going to be better too, shooting around 40%. So yeah, this is my tier list heading into next season. Let me know what you guys think about this, and also let me know in the comment sections if you guys are ready for part 2 for this shooting guard list. I love you guys so much.